Good evening, I'm Kara Dixon. Thanks for joining us this evening. Tonight, some local families are fearing an uncertain future as United Steelworkers strike at several refineries across the nation. Even though workers at our plants in our area are not on strike, it is still affecting Southeast Texans. KFDM Sarai Demien reports on how a breakdown in talks between United Steelworkers Union and oil companies has refinery families on edge.
The countdown continues for the United Steelworkers Union and oil companies to come to an agreement on wages, benefits, and working conditions, leaving many Southeast Texas families afraid of the uncertainty.
Everything going on, this is not perfect at all whatsoever.
LaQuanza Williams lives just blocks away from the ExxonMobil refinery in Beaumont, where her husband works as a contractor. She's afraid of a strike.
So yes, it's going to affect a lot of small business people like my husband who works with contractors that's going to be working up there. So yeah, it's going to affect us a whole lot, especially with our income to take care of our kids.
The United Steelworkers Union announced work stoppage at refineries in Houston, Deer Park, Texas City, and others across the nation. Work still continues here in Beaumont on a 24-hour rolling basis, which means either party could end the extension period at any time. Work strikes that affect residents in the Golden Triangle commuting to jobs at those sites.
And I'm not looking forward to no pay at all. And then it's already hard to get unemployment compensation these times right now. So
several proposals have been offered, but none were accepted by USW. Williams hopes they can all compromise.
They need to open up and look at the proposals and probably figure out what is best for the company. And at the same time, if it could be, a mutual thing, then we can get somewhere.
In Beaumont, Sarai DemienSome, KFDM 6 News.
The United Steelworkers Union continues to negotiate with the refineries in the Beaumont and Port Arthur area, but rejected Shell's last offer and was the company's fourth offer. And many of you have left comments on our Facebook page about the strikes. One person wrote, "Work for Marathon in Texas City. He plans on going back to work Monday regardless of the strike. It worries me because he's an hourly non-union employee of WTMC and our jobs are important. Scary stuff." Another viewer wrote in, "Stay out till you get what you want, union." And another person said, "I mean, come on, you are all not only hurting yourself and your family, but you're going to end up hurting everyone else's family. Everyone's life depends on the oil and the refineries." We've heard from a refinery workers family in our area, and we've heard from viewers. But what about Texas workers in our region who are already on strike? Our CBS correspondent reports the reason why strikers say they decided to walk out.
In his 29 years at Shell Deer Park, Kyle Aber has never worked this shift.
No strike is something you want to go through, but you got to do what you got to do.
It's been since 1980 that these gates have seen a picket line. Kyle's worried and wonders how to explain a labor dispute to his 5-year-old boy.
All he wants to know is, do I get to go to the toy store? Which at the moment, no, he doesn't.
This is not just a strike about wages and benefits. The union says it's also about safety and the increasing use of contract workers who the union says have significantly less training and work alongside their members.
Worried, we had a discussion this morning, like, what are you going to do? And I said, we've been preparing for this, since I've been at Shell.
Just in case, but not everyone has, and union leaders know it.
It's always hard to keep people together in times like this, but when you talk to them, they make a good living, and it's because of people that came before us and sacrificed.
For now, it's the Marathon refinery in Texas City, Shell in Deer Park, and Lyondell in Pasadena that have the picket lines. Shell is leading the national negotiations for all the refiners, and in a statement it said, quote, "We remain committed to resolving our differences with USW at the negotiating table," end quote. As hard as it gets, these workers say they can last for a while. Jamie Alvarado says about 3 months.
That's a savings that, was probably meant for another emergency, but here we are today. So.